There has been a lot of controversy and people upset about the 75 hard challenge. Is it safe? Is it dangerous? Will it work? All these things. If you want to know my thoughts and if I've given up myself, make sure you stick around. Welcome back, my fellow trainers. If it is your first time joining us, thank you. My name is Christine and I am on a journey to physical and spiritual fitness. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the 75 hard challenge. If you haven't heard of it before, it is a challenge that goes on for 75 days with 5 rules. So 2 45-minute workouts, one of them must be outdoors, a diet plan, 1 gallon of water, 10 pages a day, taking progress pics. So first question, is it safe or is it dangerous? Now, first I want to put out the disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist. I have absolutely zero qualifications to tell you legitimately what to do, but here's my personal thoughts. You can make it unsafe, you can make it dangerous, you can make it safe. I think that's all up to you. The biggest part of people asking that, I believe, is coming from maybe the diet and exercise. But if you're gonna decide to do like CrossFit training or I don't know, some really intense things twice a day, 45 minutes a day for 75 days, you can cause this thing called overtraining syndrome, I think it's called, something along those lines. You do not wanna push yourself insanely hard for that whole period of time for 75 days. That's not something you want to do. But especially with the idea that they say that 45 minutes or one of those workouts is supposed to be outside, at least one of them is supposed to be outside, that's really going to be a lot more talking about running or going on a walk. And that's how I've used it. I've gone on a 45-minute walk and I'm sorry, you're not going to overwork walking. That's just my opinion. So as far as that goes, I think that's all up to you. The diet as well, there's absolutely zero parameters on that aside from not straying from it and not drinking alcohol. And so if you're gonna decide I'm gonna eat 500 calories a day and do that for 75 days and do 45-minute workouts, intense workouts, yes, you can. Like, I can go on and on, but you get the point. You can make this dangerous for yourself, but it doesn't have to be. I suggest you talk to your doctor, talk to your nutritionist, see what's good for your body, see what would work for your body. Any diet is really not supposed to be a diet. It's supposed to be a lifestyle change. So if you're doing it for 75 days, or it should be something that you can do forever. And the workouts, I would just suggest a couple of the intense ones a week and make the rest of them something like walking or doing yoga or whatever it is, something that's just moving your body. And I don't think that's unsafe. I think one hard thing that we get into a lot of the times when we're making goals for ourselves, and this happens even in your spiritual walk, is that you have these goals here, and this will lead to whether or not I've quit this, okay? You have your goals and your aspirations and your desires and all your stuff you want here. And then when we don't reach them, I think that's where the dangerous part comes in. Because a lot of people said, even if it's not dangerous physically, it could be really bad on your mental health. It beats you up. It makes you feel like you can't do anything. It makes you feel like a failure. You have to start over. Oh, that's the other thing I don't think I've mentioned is that you have to start over if you mess up. Now, again, I think you can make it dangerous to your mental state or you don't have to because, again, like I was saying, this is like a spiritual walk because you have your goals here, you have your standard here, and you're reaching for it, And I think if you don't reach it, what you do about that, that's where the problem lies. If you're not gonna hit your goal and you're going to beat yourself up, you're gonna call yourself a failure, you're not gonna start over, you're not gonna keep pushing, you're not gonna keep going, you're not gonna keep trying your best, that I think is where the problem lies. But the thing is, a lot of stuff that we do, and I'm seeing it in our communities, seeing it in society, it happens in schools, it happens on spiritual journeys, it happens on physical journeys, all this sort of stuff is that you have what you want here, you don't reach it, you beat yourself up, then you get to this point of, okay, it's fine. I can make this so I can reach it. So you bring it down here. And then for whatever reason, you don't reach that and you beat yourself up. You say, it's fine. I'll make it. I'm being too hard on myself. So I bring it down here and then you bring your goals down here, and then it just goes on and on and on until you have absolutely no standard. You feel awful about yourself. Nobody's holding you to your goals because they're saying that you should be fine the way that you are. Nobody's holding you accountable. Nobody's lifting you up, trying to make you reach your goals and say, it's okay that you didn't reach it. Just start over and keep going, and then you fall. It's okay that you didn't reach it. Just try again, just try again, just try again. Because honestly, it's the end goal that you're looking for, and it's all the progress that you're making as you go through it. And I just think that we have a lot of man-made grace that we do a disservice to each other with. We say, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And yeah, it is okay that you fell. It is okay that you failed. It is okay that we didn't reach this goal, but we shouldn't be changing our goals and our ways to live and lowering that just because we fell. I think it's our attitude when we fall that makes a difference. So with that being said, I'm sure you can assume I have not quit. I do need to start over. I have not done everything I was supposed to do. And honestly, I was being a little more loose on it, but it was when I was going 3 or 4 days with not keeping up with everything that I've gone, okay, I really need to start over. I didn't fall off the wagon. I stuck to my diet. I mostly stuck to the water, but there were days that I wasn't keeping hydrated. Almost every day I did do the workout, so I can't say I haven't done that. I've gone to the gym. I've done lots of stuff when it comes to that. The biggest thing that I want to start over for is the reading. The reading and the hydration are the two things that I've struggled with. And as you know, I'm also doing a 1, 2, 3 Bible reading challenge at the same time. And I have not met that at all. So going back to what I was saying earlier, I have not met that goal at all. But what it has taught me is to keep trying and to keep reading and to keep getting into the word and to not give up, because before I was saying, it's okay, Christine, you're busy. It's okay, Christine, you have a family. It's okay, Christine, you have your children. And so I kept lowering that standard, and I was never reading. I was never getting into scripture. I was never pushing myself. I was never trying hard. I was never seeking God like I wanted to. Same with my physical journey, because I just kept giving myself this man-made, and please understand me when I say this, I'm not saying grace is wrong. Grace is amazing and God has blessed us with that grace, but I think grace isn't saying lower your standard or lower your goals. Grace is saying it's okay that you messed up, try again, you know? So that's just something that I want to do, and I loved that I had such a huge goal to reach, and I didn't even scratch the surface of that, but it has made me get more in the word than I ever have before because of my attitude when I did fall. So I can go on and on about that. If you have more questions or that bothers you or I'm not explaining it well so you can't really understand what I'm saying, I love to do that more in another video. Here is a little of me twirling what I looked like last time. I'm literally still in my pajamas, so this isn't going to be a fancy before and after, but there we go. I know it's not the best clothes to look at things like that, but not much has changed. My number on the scale hasn't changed at all. That used to really bother me in the past, but I'm not letting it bother me now. So yeah, so that's about it for today. I hope you guys keep striving. I hope you guys keep pushing and not giving up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.